The drying time of these minis is relatively like short though. We're not using, I haven't used any oil paints or whatever. Oil paints is notorious for waiting, or for taking forever to dry. But yeah, this stuff over here is fine. Can I maybe add like a tiny little bit of maybe like Agrax or something to some of the rusty areas to make them a little darker? Because this looks very fresh rust and I think that's okay, but maybe just a little bit of tonal variety? I don't know if this works. I think so. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah. Your mom's dependent on coffee? I think there's a lot of viewers right now that are also dependent on coffee. Myself included. There's definitely, the most common addiction in the 21st century is most definitely caffeine. It's okay. We can quit anytime we like, right boys? Right? I drink usually about 3 cups of coffee a day. 2 to 3. That's not too bad. You used to drink 20 cups a day, program? Damn, that's a lot. Yeah, that's probably too much. Copium is really the most common addiction, maybe, yeah. You're probably right. I want to add a tiny little bit of a wash as well around the wounds in the newly painted section before we add some blood. Don't need much, but much like the other areas that we've done. There you go. Add a little bit surrounding this place. Just like so. And then we'll lift off some of it. Blendy blend it. I also want to add just a tiny little bit of this around the horse's face. Okay. You were on the all liquid diet, right, program? That was you, right? Are you still doing that? Because you mentioned you wanted to try and do, you know, no longer do that anymore. You're not doing it anymore? Nice. I'm trying to think what color I want to make the base. I think we'll make it a gray. Just like a dark gray. I think that's probably a good idea. I have to dilute it quite a bit. I grabbed a larger brush. We'll wash this later on with probably some rattling grime or something, like a contrast paint. But for now, I'd like to block in the color a bit. Some good old gray. You eat normally every second day now? Okay, cool. Not perfect, but better than before. Yeah, fair enough. One step at a time, right? There's little mushrooms as well in the base. So that doesn't leave much room for my brush, you know? Gotta be a little careful, a little cautious where I'm painting this. Sorry, whenever I say mushroom, I feel like I have to make a mushroom joke. I don't make the rules. Some of these things have to be said, you know. Gotta be a little careful that I don't accidentally smack some of this gray as well on some of the details that I'm very happy with. Specifically the tail. Okay. There's also quite a few green little plants. I don't really know how I'm going to be painting those yet, but I guess we'll base coat them with green and then probably also throw some rattling grime over them. I think that's what we'll do, and then we'll dry brush the whole base. Maybe add like a little bit of a brown wash maybe as well over all of the rocks to make them stand out a little bit more. This is quite an elaborate base now. Yeah. We could add a bit of variety there. I think I'll base coat all of the rocks as well in this gray for now, because that's much faster, much easier to do. Trying to not touch the dirt. There's also a couple of tiny little mushrooms and plants and whatnot around, so I gotta make sure I don't accidentally smack paint all over those. That's okay. As long as we use regular acrylics, we can cover it up again. We can fix it pretty easy. Okay. There's a lot of layers, man. In the original design, there's a little sign over here, like a wooden post, but I decided to chip that off because I didn't really like it. I would have to do freehanding on it. I have nothing to write on it. I thought about it for a little bit and I figured, you know what, we'll just snip it off. If I don't like it, maybe I can use it on a future project instead. But I took the clippers, clipped it right off. These big blocks of color though, they do take quite, the tendency is to just grab a large brush and just fucking smear it all over the thing. But I know I'm gonna regret it if I do it like that. So we have to just take it a bit easy. You should buy new paints. That's me every day, Scora. You know what will make me a better painter? More paints. Oh, the ones you had dried up? Let me guess, Citadel. Citadel pots. They tend to do that. Just take a rattle can? Oh my god, that would be sad. I'd have to repaint so much. What's up, Harry? How are you today? Oh, pineapple. Wait, I thought his name was Harry. He lives in a pineapple. In Twitch chat. Omega Harry. You doing well? You did queen drops? Okay. Slowly painting up all the little segments here. There's a load of them. Quite a bit of dirt in between these areas. Hey, what's going on, Scora? Thank you so much. Welcome. What sort of paints are you thinking of buying? Do you have any that you're eyeing? You have a Tyranid and a Space Marine set? Ah, okay. You're not sure yet on the paints? Fair enough. There's quite a few good hobby brands out there these days. From what I've gathered, it's much better than it was like pre-COVID. Apparently pre-COVID, you didn't really have that many brands, but since the entire hobby grew so much, there's a lot more competition, I guess. And it's really it's really pushed a lot of the paint quality apparently, which is kind of nice. I didn't paint during COVID, so I don't really know. But there's a lot of good options out there. Many people became nerds. Yeah, a lot of regular folks became nerds because of COVID, huh? Turns out everybody's got a little bit of nerd inside of them. Nerds run the world, right? Name 12? 12 paints? That's a lot of names, Robba. I have a lot of paints right here, right in front of me, though. Most people paint with acrylic paints, yes. There are like very cheap hobby brands out there that you can use as well, I guess. They come in like large tubes and stuff. I've personally never used those for mini painting. You also have like brands that are specifically designed for mini painting. I think those are probably the best ones to stick to, but obviously it depends on your budget. Could go to the hardware store and just pick up whatever acrylic paint they have. But pigment and coverage is going to be very different, right? So. But good painters can do a lot of shit, man, with very bad, with very bad product. There's a lot of proof on that, on YouTube in particular. I think one of the easiest things you can do as a beginner is look up like the unit. So say like you have a unit or like a figure you want to paint or an army or whatever. Look up a YouTube tutorial of that mini being painted by somebody who knows what they're doing. And if they're making tutorials, they probably know what they're doing. And then use that as a starting point. Like you don't have to buy all the paints they use. If you have some, you can just supplement some of them, right? But I think that's better than like buying a giant paint set. The paint manufacturers really want you to buy 150 new paints, but you don't really need that. Although it's kind of fun to have the entire set, the entire range. But yeah. You will probably end up buying paints that you will literally never use, which is kind of a waste. Maybe this is very Dutch of me, but I don't like the idea of that. Christmas is coming. Wishlist items? Right. That is definitely something you can ask for like a gift or something. That's true. But I think overall, you're better off buying individual paints that you know you're going to need. Or maybe like a tiny set with like the most commonly used paints. If you have like maybe like 25 paints or something, you can, you know, if you have the correct ones, like the ones that are commonly used, you could probably paint most things. You can also just go ahead and get the you know, you can do your own mixing, I guess, if you want to save some money. But that's an entirely different story. Yeah, I think building the paints up over time is the way to do it. That's why sometimes YouTube can be a bit of a bait though, right? Because most of the guys that make YouTube videos about painting, they will have been painting for years and years and years. So they have just accumulated a lot of paints and things. So they will obviously grab them if they need it, but the tonal variation on some of the paints is minimal, to say the least. You gift a tooth implant for Christmas. You're gonna get a tooth implant for Christmas? I don't want a lot for Christmas. I just want a tooth implant. What does that mean? You're gonna get one tooth at a time? Oh, you have to get a new tooth. I see, okay. Yeah, teeth are kind of useful. As shitty as my ears are, somehow, some way, I've never ever really had any tooth issues in my life. I've never had like anything really. Like well, I had my wisdom teeth out, I guess, but somehow, some way. I hope I can continue the trend. I would like to stay, you know, root canal and everything free. Oh, you were saying the broken drill. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about it, but I forgot that it was you. Oh shit, dude. So wait, you went to the dentist, they fixed up a thing, but they accidentally left a little bit of their tooth drill inside of your nerve? That does sound horrid, I'm not gonna lie. That does sound really shit. Want to see the X-ray? Oh my god, I am morbidly curious, yes. This does sound like something that the doctor should 100% cover though, right? Am I crazy? Is this like a reasonable thing to expect the patients to be paying for? Like, I don't know what the rules are, but... They are not liable? Damn. I mean, obviously they don't do that on purpose, but still. They could at least offer you like a I don't know, like a discount code, you know? Like something you can, like a coupon you can enter on checkout or something, you know? They got you a little tiny piece of a drill, yeah, insane. Immediately hope that they didn't accidentally leave a little part of the drill that I had after the ear operation inside of my ear, you know? That would also kind of suck. How long would it take before I would notice such a thing? I don't know. Maybe I've got a little bit of the drill inside of my head. That would be bad. Yeah, do you go to the same dentist to fix this? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming the dentist didn't do anything wrong, right? Even though it's like, yeah, you're just very unlucky, I guess, in this instance there. You did switch dentists? Okay. I don't know anything about dentistry, but yeah. Oh shit. If you're squeamish, you might want to look away. We're gonna have a look at the X-ray of a little drill bit. Oh, okay, it's not that weird. Wait, that whole bit? That whole thing? What am I looking at? This is a tooth over here? These are like... This little bit. It's hard to say what is what. Dude, you got some curvy ass roots. That entire, wait, these 3 spikes are the drill? What? That thing's huge. Wait, so it's sticking out? Fuck. It's sticking out a little? Oh, that's not fun at all, man. Yikes. I believe that's what they call in the business a yikes. You only have to live with it for 3 months? Oh, okay, yeah, it's only 3 months. Jeez, that's a long time, dude. It hurts when you eat? Oh, jeez. That's bad, man. I'm sorry you go through that. That sucks. Okay, I think that that's the base coat right here on all of the rock done for now. It looks a little messy, but it'll look nicer when we are oh, actually, no, there's a little part over here. In between the hooves. In between the hooves. Ba da 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 da. Sorry, I've been listening to Linkin Park again. Tired of being what you want me to be. I don't live with drills inside of my tooth, no, personally. I prefer not having any foreign objects in my body like that. This seems like a bad build order to me, you know? What's up, Invisi? Guys, Lauren's been bringing me coffee during the stream every day, but she's out of town today. Well, she's not out of town, but she's not home right now. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and make my own coffee today. I know. She's been doing this for about a week. You get used to that sort of shit real quick, it turns out. It was really nice. Gonna have to do it myself. Yeah, I can do it though, I can do it. Solution, don't drink coffee? Silio. Silio, what a terrible solution. Hate everything about your ideas. Nope, 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 nope. I want to do a little bit of a dark green. But how dark do we want to go, you know? On the plants. I will darken it down a bunch. How about this for all of the little dangly bits off of the... Yeah. And we also need a bit of brown. Like a brown for all of the dirt. What would be a good base coat for that? I want to wash this all in one color. Maybe we'll do some dried bark. What would be my substitute for coffee if I couldn't drink? Just water. Maybe some tea. Those are really the only things I drink. A little bit of whiskey. But those are about the only things I drink. I'll take a bit of a smaller brush. Got some army painter stuff here, which usually has really nice coverage. So we can actually we can actually paint it relatively quickly. No, I don't think coffee, like whiskey not as a substitute to coffee. That's a bad idea. Starting today with a cup of whiskey is, no. I don't drink surströmming juice. That's Swedish, but I don't usually, no. I prefer my fish non-fermented personally. Oh no, that's a weird concept for you know, my Swedish viewers, but yeah. Okay. What do you guys think of this color for the moss? I think it's pretty good, right? When we add some Agrex to it, or maybe some rattling grime or something, it'll be a bit darker, and we're gonna dry brush the whole base in one go. Should be quite good. Oh, nice. I put some green on the rocks. You drink water, Powerade, and maybe iced coffee from the store? What's Powerade? I don't know what Powerade is. Is it like an energy drink? Oh, I think I do know what Powerade is. It's the stuff that comes in these like brightly colored bottles, right? It's like a blue one and like a green one or an orange one or whatever. It's like expensive flavored water, right? It's got electrolytes in it. All right. Huge. There is a time and place for additional electrolytes in your diet, chat, but... Okay. In Australia, it's under $5? Mate, that's a lot of money for a drink, no? Am I crazy?
This is IIT.
Yo, what is going on? Mr. Fluffy Man. How are you doing today? Do you think this is bad for my eyes, Fluffy? We had a discussion about that earlier. In my mind, you're the eye man. Was that 69 months? Nice. Yeah, it's definitely bad for your eyes. Is it? I don't want to be fucking up my eyeballs. I'll have to go over it with some of the gray again in a moment to some of these spots, but we'll do all of the dangly bits for now. A lot of dangly bits, guys. That's a rock, isn't it? I don't know what this is. You should be good. Lots of people get reading glasses when they're older. What are you trying to suggest right now, buddy? Are you trying to say that I'm old? Actually, my entire family has glasses. Somehow me and Laurent don't. Yet. You gotta renew your mortgage there, Roba. You're jumping from 1.8% to 4.2%? Oof. Oof. Did you get to lock it in for like 5 years? That is... Wasn't 1.8% kind of good like 5 years ago? That sucks. Lock it in for 3 more years? Oh shit, okay. Oh, I don't think you can lock in for that short of time over here. Maybe you can actually, I don't know. You got PRK eye surgery done a few years ago. The recovery is atrocious, but it's amazing. What is PRK? I am completely unfamiliar with anything eye related. It's photorefractive keratectomy? It's a type of refractive surgery. This kind of surgery uses a laser to treat vision. Oh, it's a, okay. I see. This is the nerd name. Laser go pew pew. So if you work as an eye doctor, right? Or you work in the, you know, the eye field, whatever the name of this is. Should you be wearing glasses to make it look like you can relate to more to the customer? Or should you be having perfect vision because of LASIK? Like, what is the better look towards the customer? Because it's a bit weird if you walk into a store, or I don't know, a hospital or something, that is dedicated to eyesight, but nobody wears glasses. It's like a whole lot of skinny chefs, or... It's essentially LASIK, but they have a different procedure for removing the top layer of the eye. Haha! Oh, that sounds fun. I would like to keep the top layer of my eye, please. I would like to keep that on. It's more permanent, while LASIK has more long-term issues. What's going on, Dark Matter? You would not get laser eye surgery? I don't know anything about these sort of things. My opinion is irrelevant. You wear contact lenses in clinic? Okay. They just peel the top layer, Lowko, nothing too serious? Ah, okay, okay. That's nice. I like the idea of my top layer of my eyeball being exposed. Yeah, just peel my cornea off, layer by layer. I like it tickles. They use an electric brush to brush away the top layer. With LASIK, they cut a flap. Ah, Jesus. Cataract is when your eye is like slightly, in Dutch it's called star. I think that's the same thing. It's when your eye is like, got like a little bit of like a film type of, it's like murky, yeah. My grandpa had that way back in the day. They fixed that beautifully, but I don't really know how it works though. You know what they don't tell you about pre-surgery? The smell of your eye burning with the laser. Ah, fun. They replace your lens, which is deep to your cornea for that. It's a bit more invasive. I honestly don't really mind what doctors have to do, as long as I can be asleep for it, you know? Like, if I have to be awake for it, which I guess for eye surgery, I'm not sure. It depends, I guess, on the eye surgery. You definitely don't have to be fully asleep. I mean, the fact that this exists, though, is amazing, right? Like, the fact that the technology for this sort of stuff actually is out there. Sick. For obvious reasons, we cannot be asleep, but you don't feel anything, though. Is any eye surgery by default awake? It's more uncomfortable than anything. You were wide awake. Your wife got lorazepam to calm her down? Oh, shit. This is like, apparently it's common for husbands to faint. Relatively common for husbands to faint when their partner is giving birth. This is the equivalent of that? You didn't get anything, but your wife got something to calm her down while you were going in for the operation? How lovely. I know a guy who looked into the wrong laser in the lab. Oof. Oh, she got it too. You guys went in for LASIK together? Aww. The couple that gets LASIK together stays together is what they always say, right? Don't look into the sun for obvious reasons. I like the way it tickles my eyeball. No, the thing about looking into the sun is that it would require going outside, you know? I don't like the idea of that. Try to prevent that at all costs. Yeah, outside is scary, man. There's people there and stuff. You literally, or you luckily had the military do your eye surgery for free? Nice. Have I heard of Windows? I've got Windows 11. Which one do you have? What does that have to do with going outside? Are you insane? How long does it take for me to do one of these? So I have streamed the full process of this one. I don't really know exactly how many hours we are on, but probably a minimum of 25 right now, I want to say. I don't really know though, but if I were to make a guess, I would probably say like 25-ish. It's been a little while. I'm mostly finished with the mini though. We just have to do the base now. So I'm trying to see if I can do the first base layers on the base. Then I think we'll wash the whole thing, which is going to take quite a long time to dry. And then we can wrap most of the other details up next week. So the plan is to do a base layer of this. On the browns, on all the rocks. The greens on all of the... There's also a little skull over here that I guess I will base coat as well with some... This is a little bit of... I have a bit of brown in my brush still. I guess it's okay. We can base coat that as well. And then we'll wash that all in one go with the same shade paint. When it's dry, we can do it like properly next week. We can do some highlighting on it, but I think I'm just gonna do some dry brushing on it, maybe some tiny little bit of brush work, but it should be pretty easy. Too diluted. You have an old computer that uses Windows 7? But you can't use headphones on it? Wait, you play StarCraft 2 competitively without headphones? Huh. I can't play at all without headphones. Sound is actually a massive part of StarCraft for me. How come you can't use headphones with a computer though? Just plug some in? It's not that hard. If you have a USB device or 3.5mm plug. Just plug it, yeah. I mean, maybe something's broken, that could be, I guess. But, I usually play StarCraft on my Atari. That's what I prefer. But I understand that that is a... This mini is coming on quite well. Yeah. This is by far the nicest thing I've painted so far. I'm very happy with how tidy this thing is. I've really been taking my time though, so I'm trying not to rush anything. Because of that, it's taken a while, but yeah. We're getting there. Lowko plays RuneScape on macOS? I do indeed. I like to use my laptop for playing RuneScape. Oh, I don't actually play the game. No, I don't play the game like the tabletop. I just paint. A little bit more dirt over here. There's quite a bit of sand all over this guy. Hey, Yuna, thank you for the 4 years. Yo. Huge. Thank you very much. Long time.